Hey, welcome back to Linda³ Again. Again. I was gonna just show off the eastern side of the East Continent for this episode, but I did a little bit of poking around between this episode and the last episode, and I realized that I could actually participate in the lowest tier in the battle park. So I want to check that out. Because it turns out that, I don't know what the level cap is, but our level 15 dogs, wolves, aren't triggering it, so let's try it. Ye who walks the road to manhood, are ye prepared for Ring 1? Well, let's go over the rules. Entry fee is 20G, winning start at 10 and double as you progress. Defeat 8 consecutive teams to win the season championship. If your team leader runs or gets KO'd, you lose and surrender the prize money. Well, let's try it. See how far we can get. What are you waiting for? Ready, go! So yeah, there we go, we got an executioner and a pup. But our dogs are real fast. And that alley cat is real fast. Finish him with the Cobra Twist, Linda. Cobra Twist. Oh, he quickly dodged my finishing maneuver. How am I supposed to work this match if you're no selling my finish already? But I mean, even the battle park starts out with some pretty good experience. Like, even for our puppers, it's not horrible. If you retire now, our viewers might kill you. Let's see how far we can get. I don't know if they just keep getting stronger and stronger, or you just don't have well, alley cat exploded. It just occurred to me, I don't think I actually took any snaps of any of the human enemies in this game. In the PC Engine version, I'll have to grab some of those and add that to this episode. Or possibly a subsequent episode. Sell my Cobra Twist, alley cat. I didn't really sell it, but it'll be a tag team maneuver, the dog Cobra clutch. There, got a clutch victory. Match 4. So what will the maximum be here? 2,500 money? I mean, that's not horrible. Like, all we have to do is survive and we get some experience. Normally, anytime I come here, by the time I think to come here, I have over-leveled to a degree that I can't do this early one. But maybe our, animal friends don't factor into this at all? I really don't know. We'll see. We'll see eventually. We fight on. So yeah, so far so good. I don't even think the alley cats even tried to attack. Oh yeah, 1 damage. We're fine. We're great. It would be nice to know the limit. So yeah, probably around 2,500, which I mean is okay for this part of the game. You know, assuming you have wolves and stuff. Well, it just makes life easier having the wolves along for the ride. As you can plainly see. From the butcher tech. You know, and some safe level grinding, too. Safe level grinding, you get a little bit of bonus money. I haven't really been able to figure out a way to crunch the numbers with the battle park to make it, like, financially useful. In addition, like, right now it's good for experience. We have our champion. Give it up for Team Ken. Yeah, won 1,280, which grew into 2,550. Champion card gift from the Elder. Champion card. So yeah, I guess that's the lowest tier champion thing. You get the champion card. I've seen the medal and the belt. The champion card, effect unknown. Let's see if we can sell it. I believe it is just outside a battle park you can sell those. Let's try. So they're not always here. There's once a wee little tent out in Central West area where hunters gathered and bragged about their marks. We started as a hub for sharing hunting intel. And it grew into the town you see here, Battle Park. That's a beautiful lore dump you gave me. But no, like, one of these tents, like, they're not always here, but one of them will buy champion stuff. Maybe it's you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, hey, I'd be happy to buy a champion card off you, 100. Don't win one yourself, Scrooge. Yeah, I don't know. And my kids will be so proud of me. Wow, Dad, you're the greatest. Oh, that one's just for 100. But yeah, you can also buy, you can also sell them champions, medals, and belts. I think the belts sell for 10k. Medals probably 1,000. Walk around outside with garbage in hand, you might attract bugs. But, you know, fleas are animals too, yeah, so if you see one, catch it. So by garbage, I don't know if they mean like rotten meat necessarily, or dung, or what have you. While we're here, we might as well buy a few more animals and drop off of the Ark, then do our eastern stuff that we're gonna do. Oh, I was gonna say, how many eagles do you have? I was gonna say, like, if I can buy a male eagle, that's like, I may as well just buy 20 like that. Oh, we'll grab these. I mean, for all the time it'll take, let's just rip through all the towns real quick, buy all the creatures we can buy, and then go to the east part and collect even more monsters the hard way. So there's also... Actually, I don't think there's anything in... Well, there's nothing in G Factory. Or Eterna. But we can go to Spur Valley. I don't think we did this Koshikata. That's it. And Doga fights. Just take a couple of minutes, might as well do it now. Then by the time we're done with the east side, it'll probably be a new season. We can collect the rest of our tiny egg yield. Hotel. Equipment. Meat. I thought there was a... Maybe there's not a monster salesman here. Maybe I was being presumptuous. Or I just won't go to the right town. Can I, let's go to the trap person here, actually. See what they tell us. I work here, so I guess I shouldn't mention this, but when we say we accommodate your every need, me and our boss dips and spikes our prices after sizing up each and every customer as they walk in. But if you're smart, which is why you're here, you know that you can take out loans to cover costs. How do I have to talk to you? Yeah, our service is great for safely snaring animals. Chasing animals at risk to your own life is so out of style. Work smarter, not harder. Rental traps here are all the rage. Even children can use them for safe hunting. Rent trap, 240. Rental trap. When you set a rental trap, we retrieve it, so come back here next season and see what you get. I believe the further out you go, the more it costs. But I'm not entirely sure. So let's, I mean, we have this rental trap. We'll just hold on to it for now. So yeah, never mind. Maybe there is a place to buy monsters here, but I'm just gonna forget about it for now. Shut off the trap location. Let's go to... Yeah, let's go to Spur Valley, then Doga fights, then go back to, like, Hospico, and then peruse the area. Actually, I should probably put everything in the Ark in case we get KO'd again. And then I'll forget a generic monster that I just didn't re-get. Because what was it, Scenario A? Like, I thought I had the rat family, but I didn't. I can't remember if a knockout caused it or not, but still. Oh yeah, I can buy healing there, if you want. Hippo, hyena, turtle, penguin, bear. I don't want to pay that much for a bear. We can find them easily enough. We'll buy all of these, though. I maybe should buy more turtles, those make really good armor. I'm gonna do that. Let's get... 11? I don't even know if 11's really overkill. Yeah, let's buy 10 of them. And then before long, we can get Ken to make it himself. Because if we were to get them to make it... I mean, it's not that good. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not that good. 6... That's not that bad. Sure, we'll just... Gear... Yeah, turtle armor. Yeah, physical defense goes way up. Keep Linda upright and breathing. Yeah, then Doga fights. Yeah, then we'll deposit everything in the Ark. Then we'll do the east side business. Assuming the season hasn't changed over. Doing pretty good. We've only had one season change so far. We're like, what, 4 episodes deep? Making good time. Yeah, Doga fights. We might encounter a very real possibility where we will have caught pretty much all the monsters, like, super early. That can happen. Not a huge deal, we can... Plenty of ways to kill time. Doga fights... right in here. I don't think our dogs are... I mean, while we're here, maybe I could check. Leopard, there we got the hippo family. I mean, let's check while we're here. Who knows? put Chibi in. Yeah, no, their trajectories are different. See how far Chibi can get. Then we'll revive her afterwards. Assuming that there's even a Doga fights going on, which there is. Enroll. This is sorta how Linda³ Again Scenario C goes. It's effectively open world at this point. And it's kind of hard to stay on track sometimes. It's like, oh my goodness, there's seasonal stuff, so maybe I should prioritize different things. See how far we can get. We'll try to quit at a good time, because then we won't have to worry about the trash mob dogs to get to more serious fights after we level up our dogs, like another 10, 15 levels, however leveled up they get. Again, once we do the earthworm grind, which will... The end of this episode might be a good time to do the earthworm grind, actually. Then I could do that off screen. And just know I'll get up to, like, level 20 or so. And then we'll be in pretty good shape for the rest of the game. Like I said, we got our weaker pups, so let's see if we can. We'll quit out on this one. Continue fighting? No. We'll just worry about that in a couple more seasons. Because if we can get ourselves a bonus 20 grand per season because of a first place dog, I mean, that'd be handy. Be handy and great. We got the... We must have, yeah. So, back to the Ark we go. Deposit even more critters. Party, I'm not gonna go to Lena's tower just yet, even though there is hornets up there. We can get them from Rose Garden. Let's go to our home and rest, because we're wounded. Not trying to get kangaroos just yet, so let's have a free rest. In our house. I don't know if I even made mention of this, but Ken and Linda are married in this scenario. That's what the church bells were about. Good night. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Lindy, baby. Honey. Then off to the Ark. For even... Are we gonna get special dialogue if we swing with Linda right now? Say, Ken, I have a request. When we have kids, will you build them a swing like this one? I promise. All kids need a good swing set growing up. At least access to a swing set. So yeah, how's this looking? I mean, considering we didn't fight most of those, that's a pretty good haul. I went a little overboard with the turtles, because I thought it would get me a little further. But... Oh, here we go. New... Well, let's go to Ozport then, since it's autumn. Then we can deposit the squishy eggs, and we'll have so much space. And by so much, I mean 4 more space. So let's see. Pick up. Come on, other maggot I don't have. I mean, leech, not mad about that. Another leech. Boy maggot. We needed the girl maggot. But even if we don't get one here, it doesn't really matter. Alright, and what I'm most interested in, all these squishy eggs. What are these gonna be? What would even be in a squishy egg? Probably like a squishy kind of enemy, but I don't... Like, what kind of animals have squishy eggs? I wonder if it's, you know, biologically correct at all. No matter, we'll find out in a season or two. Probably come back next spring when they're all ready. It's easier to test things out that way. So, alright, so now we'll go to the Ark. So you have some leeches to deposit, among other things. We'll see how we're doing. Then we'll 15 minutes into the episode, we'll finally go where I said I would start the episode. Like I said, this is just kind of the nature of Scenario C, Linda³. It's having, like, no... That's why having the tutorial levels are great, because getting thrown into this, it's like, well, what do I do? Anything you want. Whereas if it's like your first time playing, it's a little overwhelming, but if you've been slowly introduced to all the other mechanics through the other tutorials, you might have some semblance of how you want to proceed. Which we did, how we get all the money early. Then we ran around, bought a bunch of monsters, and even got ourselves some wolves early, which I'm kind of the most pleased about. Because if we can get them leveled up, like I said, at the... Like, it'll be great for the earthworm grind anyway, because they're a lot stronger. I don't know if they'll... I don't know if wolves are as likely to run away from earthworms as the regular dogs are. I haven't really tested that, but we will this time. And how cheap it was... Like, I figured training a wolf would be, like, at least in the thousands, but it was very affordable. And then we still have, like I was saying, the weaker dogs for if we need them for whatever enemies we're fighting. Might be good for capturing stuff that have like 60 HP later on. Without having to necessarily only resort to like fireworks and acid jet and stuff like that. We learned a bunch of abilities and whatnot. That's another thing too, why it's good to try not to like... Generally, I don't worry about over-leveling in this game, but it's good to have some semblance of monsters you've put into the arc, so you at least have some abilities. Turtle should give her, you know, some defense. Because it's a turtle, they have shells on their back, if you didn't know the biology of a turtle. I mean, it's just 2 defense, and 2 attack. Not too bad. Where are we at? We were at 8 last time. Now we're at 12, but 40 animals. 20% of the animals, 12% of the species. We're almost there. That's almost like an eighth of the way there. 12 animals out of 100. Well, I mean, it's 10% if we're getting all 120, which is the plan. Oh, we got a voicemail. Let's actually do that right now. You don't want to leave the voicemails for long, because some of them are very time-sensitive. I forget how time-sensitive this one is. Spectre. Well, let's inspect her voicemail. You can call me Spectre. I'm staying in the Hardia Hotel. Got a favor to ask of you. If you can help, it'd be swell if you came to my hotel room. It's upstairs into the back. No, it's not. Do come, please. I'll be waiting. It's on the bottom floor, Spectre, you fibber. Why are you fibbing to me, Spectre? I don't even know you yet, but you know my phone number. Or you at least know the Ranger's phone number. This is Spectre here. Don't go up... Well, I mean, I haven't tried to go upstairs, but... She's not here. What do you say? If you value your life, avoid Caragol in the south area, Q17. I should have listened to your advice earlier. The animals there are too savage. If you need backup, get a dog first. You're doggone right. Ken, how are you standing? Are you a ghost? Yes, boo. Oh, gotcha. Well, anyhow, I'm playing hooky, so don't tell the captain, okay? Or I won't stand a ghost of a chance. I'll tell the captain, and when he yells at you, you'll be as white as a ghost. This is Spectre. My name's Spectre. I'm sorry for bothering you. I'm sorry for not standing, too. I have sort of a bad leg. Well, you should discipline it. Have you heard about the pack of stray dogs that follow an alpha named Fang? Actually, I was hoping to ask you to kill Fang for me. Fang reaps more victims by the day. He mauled my husband and 2 sons to death. Good lord. I'd kill that dog with my bare hands, but I'm a human. I don't have bare hands, I have human hands. I'm begging you, send Fang to hell where he belongs. Okay. Thank you so much. As for your reward, prove Fang's death and you'll get the key to the secret room in Monago Church. You just made that up, didn't you? But yeah, Fang's actually, like, kind of a boss fight, more like a mini-boss. But yeah, after you talk to someone, if you go to info, and I think it's in memo. Yeah, so slay Fang, so we have effectively till the end of the game. 6 years, 3 seasons. Defeat Fang and Caragol, show proof to Spectre and Hardia Hotel. So not really a huge hurry on that. I don't know if solving that quest is what allows other quests to spawn or not. I'm not sure. I did want to go here now, right? Well, I'm going to. I got a little distracted by the voicemail. So yeah, let's finally go this way. Collect everything we can. Hopefully the other area is flooded, then we can get some ducks. It's not. We'll just have to remember that. It's not guaranteed this place will flood. I think it only floods in autumn. I think it can flood in spring. Do I want to deal with the stingfish just yet? 140 defense, I think we'll be okay. Yeah. Especially if we're on land. A lot of, like, aquatic creatures, if you fight them in the water, you're gonna have a bad time. Oh yeah, we didn't even... Of course we killed the wrong one. Our wolves are so vicious, let's get these moles. These moles over here. Oh yeah, another solitary mole. I might have to actually... put our doggos away. If we would stop fighting one enemy at a time. Better. Okay, that one stopped resisting. Cobra twist! And let's see if fireworks works. If it doesn't... Whoops. Oh, you were in the Cobra twist and you quickly dodged the blow? Give me a break. Inconsistent game mechanics, my goodness. Fine, I'll put the dogs in the back for now, because they're way too strong for this area. We could bring out our weaker pups, but I don't think that's really necessary. Let's fight the stonefish by itself. There, got the whole family. What one do I want? Cobra, this one. Cobra, twist! And can... punch this one. There, perfect. Good old PC Engine sting. There, got them. Get the moles. More moles. Linda just punched the girl mole in its blind face. Because that's what moles are known for, right? Their lack of vision. You know, that and they like holes, from what I understand. There's gonna be crabs in this dungeon, so we'll just fight them here. Don't be fooled by the rocks, you see them deep in the cave. Some of them are hermit crabs, they're easy to find though. Yeah, if you hang around one of these rocks for long, you miss making them crabby. Yeah, they'll just move around. Like this one. So yeah, hermit crabs, also not in the PC Engine version. So no, probably no accompanying picture with this one. There, I got all the hermit crabs. They're good for armor though. Is this person here yet? I don't know when they show up. There's a person shows up there eventually and they'll give you a key. I don't know when. Animals that show a little resistance are loads funner to challenge in combat. Sense of accomplishment is much more satisfying when you take them down too. It's all about the thrill of the hunt. I mean, I am inclined to agree. But yeah, you can find crabs in here. Sometimes if you're like a little too strong for an enemy, encountering it in its like environment, like an aquatic crab, can be the difference maker. Oh, we have them. I forgot we have them already. But we'll also show them on the PC Engine version. I'll figure out how long to do it over time. We could fight more hermit crabs, they're not really worth grinding a ton. They're good for armor early on. But to sell them or anything, they're dirt cheap. Even the equipment you make out of them is dirt cheap. Do we have both rabbits? No. I don't think we even did. To begin with. Good either. Yeah, didn't I have an eagle before? I forget, doesn't matter. We didn't have the lady eagle. Which one don't we have? Cobra... twist. There. Good. So the rabbits here are one of the first examples of a radically different sprite in the PC Engine version compared to this version. Get a load of this. Yeah, those look like fleas to me too. But I mean, they got the little bunny ears, so they're bunnies. I think what it is was just on the PC Engine, it must have been like size limitations, so they had to like palette swap some stuff. Very common, you know, practice. Linda³ Again, though, I think there's only one enemy in the entire game that's... well, two enemies that share sprites. And that's the frog and the tree frog. Monkey got the jump on me. Cobra got the jump on me, but I'll go first. Oh, we have both the monkeys, too. Well, I didn't have a chance to check the animal bible, because this monkey just monkeyed right up behind me. Is there stuff in Doug Pond I can get? Despite the fact that it's not flooded. I'm trying to think what else is in this vicinity. We got the hermit crab, we got the stingfish, we got the mole, we got the monkey, got the dragonfly earlier. We'll run up here. Well, I'm going to run into town by mistake. Let's run up here. Well, we still have Marbleopolis, which, like I said, we can still... How strong are we? I mean, with the wolves that are in our party, though, I think we're in good shape. But, I mean, earthworms are kind of... They're kind of rough. That's alright. It's so long as we have everything deposited into the Ark. It doesn't really matter in overabundance. Oh no, I lost monsters I don't want. And besides, while I'm in here, I'm gonna want some chicken meat in Marbleopolis. Because you need chicken meat for a quest later. And you're especially gonna want to do this quest, because you get one of the Beastman statues out of it. I would love to know what the purpose of this is. Like, this looks like it has a purpose. I don't know if there's like an implication for this. Maybe it's just like a red herring, but this is nothing. As far as I can tell, this is nothing. Just like a landmark. Yeah, should we go to Marbleopolis? We'll do a quick trip to Doug Pond. Just like, I haven't really showed you a ton of this dungeon. Let's also have a nap, because Linda and Ken will probably have a chatter. Yeah. When we have our first child, I already know it'll be a girl. Maria's a generic, pretty name, right? It's too generic. Is that right? Then you come up with something. What are we gonna name our child? Hockey... Hockey sushi. Yes. That isn't half bad. Yeah, it's at least 3/4 bad. I can't wait to meet her little girl someday. Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken. Give me the baby. It's too early for that, Linda. We have work to do. Let's take 24G. That was a hermit crab I just ran by. And you'll see ducks down here, but you can't get them unless it's full. Let's grab a few dung, in case we run into a moth and want to capture them. I mean, there are moths in that octopus place. They're also in the rose garden. This crab knows what's good for it. I'll let it live. Because it's smart enough to fear me. That might be all that's here, just crabs and hermit crabs, unless it's flooded. Grab another dung. I'm not sure if warm dung and all of that, like the different variety, like if they do more damage or whatever. I'm not really sure. How do I go in here? I just know that eventually it all becomes dry. There is a quest later where you need hot dung. Yeah, and then there's whatever this is about. Because this dungeon isn't in the PC Engine version. It was brand new. I don't know what that is. But yeah, in the PC Engine version, you can just find ducks in the overworld. They're not, like, sequestered off like this. So not really a lot to see here, but if you need dung to take out some weak enemies, this isn't a horrible place to visit. So yeah, let's go to Marbleopolis, see how we... Well, first let's go back to the Ark. Because I don't want to lose any of these creatures. These very few creatures. So I'm just gonna, through the power of editing, take us to the Ark. Now, you might be asking yourself, you just walked into Doug Pond, how are you in the Astro Ark? Well, you see, right before I came here, I said through the power of editing, I was gonna show up in the Astro Ark, so I actually did walk into Doug Pond, but then I edited out the part where I left Doug Pond, walked through the eastern part near Hospico and Parasite, went through the tunnel, and then came to the Astro Ark, but you didn't see that, because I used the power of editing on my PC personal computer device. We got Escape Hop from Linda. So let's go to Marbleopolis. I won't edit this. I know that was jarring. And I'm sorry if I scared you, because you're like, did MegaHarv fall through like a wormhole or something? How did he wind up in the Asteroid when he walked into Doug Pond? But, oh, is it actually... It's raining. It's raining but not flooded, okay. Rain, not indicative of flooding. Understood. I think, in all seriousness, like, if you just go to Doug Pond as soon as you can, like, had I checked as soon as I gained access, we might have been able to get it. I just have to not forget this area. So I'm not sure if you can... Like, I assume there's a way you can get duck eggs, but I haven't found them. Maybe that's something you can get it from squishy eggs. I don't know. I don't know yet. In a few episodes, we will know, however. Gotta remember to put our wolves back in the party. So yeah, Marbleopolis. Yeah, in case you weren't aware. So earthworms weren't even in the PC version, so this is all new. Only God knows what the cluck they came from. Those chickens are interrupting my work. You'll see some square stones when exploring the temple, but don't move them carelessly. Spook the nasty critters wriggling underneath. I find it super interesting that there's earthworms under those tiles, but they're also just enemies you can find in certain areas. So, like, I don't know if at first they're like, no, earthworms will just be here, and they change their mind, or like what. But yeah, you can just do that and not encounter them. And also, this is a quality of life edition, or maybe it was an oversight, but you can camp here. And you will never get jumped, because it's considered like not a dungeon, this area. Let's just camp again. I'm not sure if time flows up here or not. You can warp here with a Beastman necklace. I don't think it's overly necessary. I mean, unless you're just swimming in Beastman necklaces. Which is possible. What else are we doing? Yes, let's get our puppers out. Oh, we're gonna need to rest our puppers, too. So, Seto, Chibi... We'll do another rest, then, because they're slightly wounded. Hopefully this will be enough. Hopefully we don't just get KO'd here, but if we do, I will grind up to level 20 off screen. Let's give this a shot. So we don't have anything I'm worried about losing. Nope, not currently. Let's give it a shot. Okay, one earthworm, good start. And dogs did a... Oh, we got the forager technique already. Let's actually already do that. Do some foraging. Forager, fun size foraging. Forge. I think I can still... Isn't, like, the armor good for Linda still? I mean, the helm and the shoes are still better for her. Let's make them after all. Take another animal out of the arc. Or out of our TCU, rather. Turtle helm, yeah. More defense. More defense. Exquisite. Yeah, 205 defense. I don't know, we're doing okay here. 216, 205. I should maybe not be running. It's a little unnecessary, but try that again. But yeah, if you go up and back down, the enemies reload. This could be a little more problematic. So 181 attack. Linda attacked the weakest one, which will be this one. Good. We can always morph if needed. Might not be the worst idea. Turn to Dragonfly Boy. It's just slower is the problem. So you got 198 attack. We'll probably knock out the girly one. No, not quite. Not quite. Fortunately, we're kind of outpacing them, it would seem. Thankfully. Let's not be cute about it, let's just knock them out. Then we'll get at least a full level for Ken, and... Oh, 18 damage. We're great. We have nothing to worry about. Let's fight another couple, then grab some chickens. Yeah, almost got... I don't think I've stated this at any point, but you gain a level for every 1,000 experience you get. But, like, the higher level you get, the less experience you'll get from any given monster. So there's diminishing returns. I don't know if there's a way you could, like, power level something if you knew what you were doing. I haven't experimented that much yet. There we go. Already off to a great start. I probably should have ran away and healed, but I didn't. Do a few more of these, and then see if we can't take out the chicken. Get that chicken meat that we oh so require. I mean, I could do that at the top of the next episode, but I won't. But yeah, like I was saying, there's actually no earthworms in the PC Engine version. There's nothing for me to show you there. And I'm noticing our dogs aren't running away, so even better. Yeah, one of these, and Ken can punch that one right in its earthworm double-sided face. If you hadn't noticed, they have two faces apiece. Should use the Cobra Twist on the earthworm. They're somewhat Cobra-shaped. Like, kinda. Oh yeah, we're doing great right here. Earthworms are hardly a match for us right now. And as usual, you do the first few levels of these you get levels for your main party. So we'll fight this one. We'll rest up top again. Then we'll see if we can't take out some chickens. I guess we're gonna want at least... Oh yeah, there we go. We're gonna want at least, I guess 4, because I want a male and female chicken, not to mention... Oh, how many... We'll probably want to craft some earthworm gear while we're at it. So let's do that. Forge earthworm gear. Oh, it's actually worse than the turtle gear. How about the earthworm whip? Also worse. Go for that. I suppose that makes sense. Considering how well we're doing down here. So yeah, we won't have to do that this... Well, we can still make them for, you know, money optimization. Which might not be a bad idea, because like I was saying, we are going to need 60k for a specific encounter. We need to heal with Ken. I didn't do that. We need 60k for a specific quest, and we'll need 100,000 to revive that extinct species in Caragol. Alright, so let's fight some chickens. You can throw meat and distract chickens that way. I usually just like to run them into the pillars and just kind of chase after that way. Didn't really work there, but it's okay. We'll get them. We'll get these clockers yet. You might even be too strong for the chickens. Find out in a moment. Oh, the chickens are doing red carpet to me. Maybe that's how I learn red carpet. By depositing the chickens. Can I have a turn? I guess they are fast. Oh yeah, we're good. That one blew up into innards. Cobra Twist. You're not going anywhere. Ken punch the free chicken. The free rooster. There should be good now. Dog should be able to take care of it. Very good. Not horrible experience. I think the earthworms are just plain better for that. So we have what? We'll have to get another... I'll have to get another one. We can do that off screen though. But hey, thanks for joining for another episode of Linda³ Again. We're gonna get leveled up to level 20. Then I'm not entirely sure what we'll do. We'll probably try to fight Fang actually. And then I think we'll start poking around the West Continent a little bit. So thanks again for joining for Linda³ Again.